so cute.
Chat, I don't mean to alarm you, but Meaty is in two places at once. This is unprecedented. The levels of cuteness are off the scales. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Josh and Sabs and Meaty and any lurkers.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
God, Sabs, that was perfect. And somehow I didn't see it coming. Anyway, yeah, today was a day. Today was actually mostly a good day. I have stepped up not the speed or scale, but the quality of my development on my game. By which I specifically mean that I have a better plan and like I'm breaking things up into tasks more. Oh my god, so much meat. Anyway, it's Metroid spine. Yeah, of course, Meaty. Path of Eyes. Yeah, I want to go back to Torvus Bog. Ooh, little chunky there, bud. Man, I hope to spend less time lost this stream compared to last stream. Because I sure spent a lot of time lost last stream. Ow! Give me a second. What's up, phone? Your device has great new features. Check them out. Shut up. What the fuck? I really... I have a massive hatred for devices pretending they're people. And I don't know if that's necessarily easy to understand the way I'm describing it. But what I mean is, I don't want my phone to wish me a happy birthday, because my phone doesn't know what a birthday is, and my phone isn't happy. Okay. Straight across the way. I think there's an ammo station over here, which isn't the most useful thing in the world, is it? Oh no, this was the map station. Okay. And so much of, like, I'm not going to say quality, but so much of my Metroid playing is how can I not fight the enemies? Because a lot of the enemies are tough. If I can avoid doing that, I'll be happy to do so. Ow. Hang on. Please don't tell me there's a door here that I could have gone through and didn't. No, there isn't. Okay. There's a door here, but I couldn't have gone through, so much less of an issue. Ooh. Now, where'd this elevator go? Hell yeah, we love Dratini. Wow, a different way into Aegon Waste? Now that's really cool. And yet it's to a place that I've explored before, so it's like not super useful. Although, can I get there now that I have double jump? Can I get... I don't think this is even, like, where I, quote-unquote, should be going. It's just a place I can be going, and it's a Metroidvania. Like, arguably, Metroid games are among the most Metroidvania, contributing exactly half. Oh, I couldn't get to that portal before because I didn't have the boost ball. I can get there now because I do have the boost ball. So that's very interesting. I've been in this room before. Chat, this is very curious. There we go. Oh, that's literally all it is. I want to get 100% collectibles, so... Oh. Oh, that's so mean. No, chat, that's so mean. This is a one-way portal. Oh, but we're super close, too. Yeah. So what was so mean is currently less mean. don't... God, I love the dark suit. It looks so unlike, I think, any other suit that Samus has ever had. Portals over there, elevators over there. While I'm here, though, I go that way. There's like a whole section I can explore. This is absolutely not what I was planning to do today. And I'm not sure how much what I'm doing now is even important, like, for today's goal. But like I said, I want to get 100% collectibles. So all of the things that I'm going to do, I'm going to have to do eventually. Straight across. Yep, I see you. I see you. Ooh, you're very scary. Oof. Oh my. Oh, chat. I'm so scared. But they're so easy to shit talk, Saps. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, we got another kinetic orb launcher. Yo, I have a very vague memory about this place. Industrial grade mining drill. The space pirates are trying to convert it into a weapon based on analysis. Now it's interesting because in Metroid Prime 1, I think it's 1. Yeah, in Metroid Prime 1, there's also a like weird drill that the space pirates are doing nonsense with. And in Metroid Prime 3, there's also a weird drill that the space pirates are doing nonsense with. Subject Luminoth was blind, possibly from birth. Damaged cybernetic augmentation is present. A sonic imaging device enabled the subject to see the world around him. Yo, is this where I get that? Oh, that's such a good upgrade. Man, I don't know why I'm avoiding, like, doing the thing. Like, Metroid games are not famous for points of no return. Okay, that just gets me out. I've experimented and learned something. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is impossible to control. Ah. That doesn't seem crazy useful. Ooh! A scannable thing.
Recording to logbook.
Our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. We built weapons to use this energy, thinking it could overload enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error, as the dark beam was not of great effect on the Ing. We then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. This weapon would dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency. Yeah, it's super good at it. Before I do that thing, let's just get up here and see. I tried to get up there. Come on, this is perfectly shaped. Don't bullshit me. There we go. You were bullshitting me. That's interesting. Ah, that's very interesting. Huh. I love a puzzle where you can slowly figure out the different pieces of it, like individually. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's... I thought that was getting me to the same place, but no, it's getting me to a new... I pressed some combination of buttons and it was bad. That's what I was hoping for. Does it keep going up and down? Or is it just stationary now? Oh, do I have to raise it while it's spinning? Do. Hey. That worked out remarkably well. Fuck. Going too high is not a problem I anticipated outside of doing drugs, but it does happen. Fuck off. Okay. So Josh, Metroid Prime 3 was my first Metroid. And I still consider it one of the greatest. According to Luminoth records, the Ing used this area to conduct rites of passage. Young Ing battle fierce opponents to prove their mettle in combat. It appears that Luminoth was one of their many opponents. I never played Hunters. I'm sad. Hunters was the DS one, right? I wonder if there might be something like Prime Hack for Hunters. Because, like, if they can do it for a Wiimote, I don't see why they couldn't do it for a for touchscreen aiming. Which now also makes me want a Prime Hack style thing for Kid Icarus Uprising. God, Uprising was good. Yeah, Sabs. Now learn the old school Monster Hunter claw grip. Ugh. Yeah, those both sound bad, Josh. Man, this I don't remember at all. Yeah, Josh. That's why I want a Prime Hack style. This just converts. Oh, cool! That's how you get here. This just converts the Wiimote controls to mouse and keyboard. And it makes it so much easier to play. But yeah, Hunters, I never played. I would love to. Hunters is also one of very questionable canonicity. Dark Burst. This is the first of our optional upgrades. Upgrades not including things like missile packs and E-tanks, but a full functional upgrade that is fully optional. I believe it's optional. This is a powerful attack. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the Dark Beam, press and hold A to charge, then press down to fire. This is a Dark Beam version of the Super Missile. Yeah, when I said powerful, I Super wasn't kidding. The issue is, it uses 5 missiles, but it also uses a bunch of dark ammo, so you can't do this a lot. The Dark Burst is the Dark Charge combo. This potent blast opens a rift to a dark dimension, pulling enemies to oblivion. Firing a Dark Burst will cost you 5 missiles and 30 dark ammo. The Dark Burst is a slow-moving blast. It is of limited effect against agile and rapid-moving enemies. Yeah, I'm not sure, Josh. I must look into it. Because, yeah, like I said, I'd love to play Hunters. Oh. Denzium. I believe that can be broken by power bombs, which we don't currently have any of. So we'll have to come back later for whatever's there. But yeah, this, I have to say, like, I loved the original Prime games. I think they're really good, and I think what was achieved on the Wii and the GameCube is truly remarkable. But I consider this now to be the correct way to play it. Yeah, I remember reading about that, Josh. So yeah, back to Torvus Bog we go. That's fine. We were here for a good time, not a long time. Wow. Hey, that's my bones. I was actually kind of planning on doing where I want to be. Yeah. I was kind of planning on doing Metroid Prime 3 during the year of 3s. But it would have felt real bad to do Metroid Prime 1 and then Metroid Prime 3 and never do 2. So I just decided to delay it, and now we've got the perfect opportunity. Because Metroid Prime 3 actually has many more giant robots than Metroid Prime 2, which is only kind of a valid choice for the theme. I know it's my theme and I can do whatever the hell I like. But you know, we've been playing for several hours and we have thus far seen nothing that can be described as a giant robot.
Data received. Data.
Oh, it was so good, Josh. Advanced movement system. Advanced movement system? That sounds suspiciously like, I don't know. Chat, what might you call it? Right. Some sort of suit that manipulates gravity? Somebody should come up with a name for that kind of thing. This sure isn't where I thought I was. Oh, I didn't need to go on. Yeah, Josh, the ship commands were super cool. Actually, I was always slightly disappointed in how little you could do with your ship. Like, it's not nothing for sure, but I think when I saw that you could be like in your ship, a part of me hoped for like almost a Star Foxy aspect with like dogfights, which I recognize is not very Metroid, and like that's a whole other game I'm asking them to make. Hey chat, remember this? Remember this area that I could not make any progress in before? Well, guess who's upgraded his missiles? I think not the worst, but one of the most just difficult bosses is coming up. If I'm remembering correctly. Maybe it's easier than I remember. Oh, hey, would you look at that? A blue glowing light going ahead of me with what looks like phazon enriched air. I do think I'm thinking of the wrong thing then. No! It is this. Or, no? Yeah, it's Dark Samus. Okay, cool. I was confusing it with something else. Don't laugh! Oh. Chat, she popped. Like, not popped off, she just popped. It's even doing damage. I don't think it is. Hey, I can scan that through here. We developed crystals that brought the light of ether to the Dark World. Using these crystals allowed our warriors to explore the enemy lands, to bring war to the aim. Sadly, the crystals were not enough. We needed stronger weapons, better armor. We withdrew from Dark Ether while our greatest minds devised new engines of war. Man, it would be so cool if I had some kind of suit that could help with this gravity situation. What do you mean you went up? Okay, it's impossible to know which way is the right way at this point. I'll just explore both of them eventually. So I've absolutely missed something here. You know, playing this, I realize how much I dislike the concept of a point of no return. Anywhere except, like, the final boss. Like, there has to be a point of no return somewhere in a game, I recognize that. At least if you want the game to, like, fully conclude. But I hate the paralysis that comes with, well, what if you fucked yourself over? Have to be deep enough for him to actually... Yeah. This, by the way, very interesting principle in game design. So, when you're making a game, obviously, playing the game should feel good, should be fun. Easy principle. I don't think anybody strongly disagrees with that. But there is an exception, which is you can make part of your game feel bad if the purpose of that is to show how good you feel afterwards. These sections in the water are awful without the gravity suit. That is acceptable if and only if you get the gravity suit. But there are games with shitty sections that don't have any way to negate that.
Recording to logbook.
What craven savages are the aim? Trapped in the catacombs with no chance of rescue, I fought them to the last. I watched them feed upon their dead. I heard them pressing the lesser of their number into the front ranks, that my blasts would take them. At least their leader stood against me in battle. He was a foe worthy of a Luminoth warrior. Yeah, that's another point, Josh. You don't have to spend a particularly long time in the water without the suit. It's just long enough that you start thinking, geez, this is super frustrating.
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark.
Thank you, Lime. Blast Shield is invulnerable to most weapons. A mix of light and dark energy may damage it. Now, we have no way to do that. We can shoot light energy, we can shoot dark energy, but this tells us that at some point we're going to be able to do both. It was loud. Give me a second. I need to compare my trigger fire volume somewhere else. This is going to look shitty. And it's 5.5. Isn't a huge difference, but it's a difference. Now, Lime, I appreciate you. Chat, did you know that Lime's cool? It's true. Oh, and this is how you get here. Now, I believe I still need to go the other way around to get going. It's fine.
Recording to logbook.
We were not prepared to fight a long war. The forces of the enemy outnumbered ours vastly. We sought a way to end the war quickly, without extended combat. We decided to build a device to recover our lost planetary energy from Dark Ether. Without this energy, the Dark World would cease to be, and our world would be restored to stability. Ooh, neat. Oh yeah, I do want some more dark ammo. That didn't get me any dark ammo. Neat. Now that's interesting. Oh, I have to go all the way back around? Oh, that sucks. Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's really not. But it's kind of slow. Again, though, great way of showing off. Once you get the gravity suit, how good the gravity suit is. I hope I'm not spoiling the fact that a Metroid game has a gravity suit. It's only been in all of them. I say that, I'm not sure it has. I know it was in Dread. I don't know if it was in Fusion. Fusion's also a bit of an odd duck. Who are you? Who are you?
According to logbook.
Blogling? Youthful aggressive blog. Violent infant creature. Will use a ram attack if provoked. Yeah, well, when I won't provoke it, I'll just kill it. Also, I didn't bother to scan the big fucking thing. Statue has a functional motivator unit currently offline. Bomb slot detected in statue. Energize the bomb slot to bring statue's movement system online. Ah, but I can't do that at the moment, can I? This would have actually been the better one to do first, since that direction is reversible. This is a concealed movement pad. Pad designed to confuse the ink. Shoot light crystal on lower surface to flip the pad over. Ooh. Game had a little bit of a hitch there. Floor covering is composed of transparent densium. Attacks from the local creatures have weakened it considerably. I'm gonna drop a quick save state, just in case something goes wrong. Because I haven't done an in-game save in a while. Hang on, that is just a fish head. Luminoth laser emitter is online. Device is aimed with the spinner system. And that's the spinner. Target is in a state of dimensional flux. Enables... Okay. Things looking a little chunky, and I would really like a save room. There was one at the beginning of Torvus Bog, and I completely forgot to... Gee. There were two of them in here.
According to logbook.
In time, the Ing began to possess Luminoth as well as creatures. Friends and family members became the enemy, spilling Luminoth blood across the land. Desperate, we devised shielding to prevent Ing possession. It was effective but not perfect. Should the shielding fail, all Luminoth were prepared to self-terminate rather than become a weapon for the Ing. I'm toasty today. I thought there were two of those. Ah, there are. You control. An easy way to find out. Yeah. Okay. I have to portal. Cannot currently get there. And I can't get there. Okay, that's fine. I can portal. No, I could potentially have made that jump. Like, I probably couldn't have actually. The interference those cause is worse than the damage. And that was a thoroughly subpar performance, but there we go. Good job, Oki. Not Oki, Meaty. Oh. Do I just go back? Guess so. Can't make that jump, and I don't think there's anything up there anyway. Huh. Really kind of minimalist area. Like, I'm gonna do stuff there later, I can guarantee you, but... Oh, the Metroid's good. One might describe it as prime. You know, not actually the button I meant to press, but sure. Like, the designers had to have done this intentionally, right? That's just a fish head. There's no way they didn't intentionally make that a fish head. fell. I'm sorry, now I can't do basic platforming. It's kind of a low point for me. What do you mean? Clearly jumping too early. There we go. Luminoth laser emitter is locked in place, cannot aim the speaker system. Okay, and this is open now. Now, it can be yeeted. Hey. Ow, wow. My lungs. Okay. All three quote-unquote security locks disengaged. And now the thing opens up. I genuinely find it weird that, like, Dark Samus makes an appearance in this area. And you see her, and she looks all spooky, and then she just pops and she's gone. Is this it? Is this the super frustrating boss fight? I think it is, chat. Also, I cannot believe there isn't a save room before this. There's a save room up top. That's probably worth... Oh. Well, nothing I can do about that. I am going to save state again. This time less because I'm worried the game might shit itself, which is still a possibility, and more because I'm worried I might screw up. Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, chat. Underwater boss. Without the gravity suit.
Recording to logbook.
Alpha blog. Man, blogs were a thing when they wrote this game. I can't believe they called them that. Immense blog pack leader. Enormous water dweller will fire sonic disruption blasts at foes. It has all strengths and weaknesses of its brethren. Okay, well that's good. The Alpha Blog is the largest and strongest of its pack. It can fire potent sonic stun blasts in battle. The blasts will disrupt your visor and weapon control systems if they hit you. Its 3 titanic maws are potent weapons. Target the creature's mouth areas to inflict damage upon it. Or am I misremembering? This looks like a Well, no way out of here. I guess we're stuck, chat. This is something that I do think about occasionally. Obviously, games are designed to be beaten. If you can get in here, you can get out of here. That is not the way reality works. Winter, I adore you. I hope you know that. Like... Oh no, I was wrong! You get that first! Thank God. There's a section in Half-Life, if you've played it, where you have to, like, break in through the back, through, like, the industrial areas of the facility, and there are parts where I was playing it just thinking, like, but that's... Like, we can navigate through this. Some people in real life would just be stuck and die. And it's so interesting to me. Gravity boost. I was wrong. Oh, you get the gravity suit first. I mean, they call it a gravity boost. But it's the gravity suit. Underwater jetpack. Yay, baby! While underwater, press B to jump. While moving, press B again. Press and hold B after that to slowly rise in the water. This isn't the gravity suit. Oh, it is. Okay. It's gravity suit plus gravity jetpack. And you'll notice it also helped clear up my vision. Not completely, but a little bit. Aww, my pillar. Ah. Mistimed that, clearly. Man, I keep trying to get off super missile. It's just not working. Man, this is not the most elegant fight in the world. No, missiles don't seem to hurt it. Even inside of its mouth. Man, this fight really is more frustrating than difficult. Jealous. Correct, Winter. Okay, it doesn't get you that high. Doesn't get me high enough for that. I need the spider web. Man, they genuinely could have made this area so much worse for people like me if they'd wanted to. Just a little bit of whale noise. That's all it would have taken. Thank you, save point. Okay. So I still can't get there. Can't get there. Where can... Ah. Yeah, where can I get? That is an interesting question. What do I now have access to that I wouldn't have had access to before? Man, this 3D map is really cool in principle and pretty hard to navigate in practice. It kind of has to be something in the dark world, I guess? Yeah, okay. Now that I have this, I should be able to get through that door, I think. Not sure why I couldn't get through that door in the first place. Oh. Possibly I can also do something with that statue now. I mean, Dark Sam must have, like, do some nonsense along here. Hang on, have I scanned these dudes? I haven't! Oh, they died. Ah, no. Looks like I'm gonna need spider attractive. Whoopsie. So true, Clover. Seriously? Again? I did think there wasn't very much here. This barrier shield is indestructible. Find its control crystal and energize it to deactivate the barrier shield. Okay. I'm gonna say with 99% confidence that that's somewhere I can't currently reach. Sucks. Salty balls. And then there's a light door up there. They again seem unable to do anything. I don't know what the gravity suit got. I think is my big issue at this point. Like, yeah, it makes it easier to move through water. But there aren't a lot of places where you need to move through water. Like, this looks like it should be able to move. There's no evidence of, like, any switch or anything. There's nothing over there, so even if I could get there, it would be irrelevant. Okay, well that isn't what I meant to do, but it does confirm what I suspected, which is there's no point going into the water. They should ignore you once you've beaten the alpha. I didn't. Lord. Okay, so that's for the thing in the dark world. I can't do anything about that without the rail. What's it called, spider ball, and don't have a grapple, but I don't even see how grapple would be useful apart from getting across there a bit quicker. So, this side has been useless to me. So let's check the other side, see if I missed something. Oh, the big boys are back. Oh, okay. I got turned around. Go. Ah! Now that's new. Or if it's not, I just didn't notice it before. And even if I had noticed it, I couldn't have done anything. Hey! I knew I remembered something being there. So even if this isn't progress, it's worth getting. There's also a portal here. I've never managed to use it. Ooh. Ooh, did the game just crash? I think it did. Yep. So I've got to redo a little bit, but not a ton. Oh, it's... Huh. It's not even shutting down that cleanly. Emulation is always difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna force stop it. It sucks to have to do that, and I really hope it didn't screw up my save. Hi, Yui. Chat, did you know Yui's cool? Hmm. 37% seems low. Okay, I'm in the right area. Do I have the gravity suit? Gravity boost, whatever. Movement systems. Yep, okay. So nothing too much to worry about. That would have been my big concern if I'd somehow lost all of that. Seed burster, exploding swarm of plant forms. Plant forms? Roaming pack of small volatile plants. Expel seeds with great force when agitated. Time to do some gardening. Hello? Yo! Before I killed them, before they could get taken over. But that means I didn't get to scan the dark blog. Which is just, you know, every Sonic the Hedgehog fan blog. Shadow the Hedgehog fan blog. Darkling possessed aquatic predator. Symbiote unable to harness creature's sonic blast. Relies on close combat attacks in battle. Attack weak spot in mouth to do damage. Yeah, that was my plan anyway. Oh. Oh, so it's not tougher. Ooh. Go. Honestly, I wanted to restart from the title screen anyway. Given that emulation is a little bit fiddly, especially for something a bit more complicated like this, save states can kind of accumulate badness, if that phrase makes sense. Still getting a bit unpleasant on that scan screen. I'm not loving it. I don't want to deal with you. Ah, this time. Okay, one fewer. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why is my life not working? Man. They're actually easier in the water than they are on land, once you have the gravity suit. Oh, I couldn't get there before. Okay, cool. Cool, progress. And that, I suspect, unlocks that. Yeah. Easier from this side. Hey, at least this time I didn't get lost for like a super long time. Dark Grenchler. Grenchler's such a dumb name. I love these games, but Grenchler is a dumb name. Darkling-possessed amphibious predator. Symbiosis brings additional power to creatures, but it retains its key weaknesses. Target the back shell to reveal a weak spot. God, these dudes are tough. Ow. Didn't hit, or just wasn't enough to blow it up. There we go. Jeez. Genuinely tougher than some of the bosses. Yeah. I don't think there's anything up there. Oh, you see, this is what I remembered. See how the ground's shaking? Yeah. The Alpha Blog? Again, terrible name. Yeah, that wasn't the boss. That was a boss, you could argue. That wasn't the boss. Panel is composed of secondary Denzian. Structural integrity and critical. No, that's the boss. I'm gonna drop a save state. In case I fuff this. Oh, Jesus. Man, I actually forgot these dudes could be down here. Yeah. You know what? Screw you. Can't do anything there at the moment. Whoops, daisy. That's the button. deeply confusing. Aha.
I've grown old and infirmed. I'm ancient now. I'm different. I'm older. I'm peaceful. I'm an old hag, Steve. I just give up. I'm an old backpack vendor. I give
It's
gifts.
so true, Meaty. That's fine. Okay, those are all good. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Did I scan these dudes? I did. Huh. Target Luminoth was exposed to heavy amounts of nohadine gas. This is the likely cause of death. That doesn't seem ideal, actually. Yeah, but I can't grapple. Okay, I guess I don't have to grapple yet. Not what I want to do. That was a waste of light ammo. Man, these fuckers are tough to deal with. That's the thing to do. You can get them to come in here while it's super energized. It's an instant kill. And they both did. Neat. So in the light world, there was a save station here. And in the dark world, there is as well. Okay, so that's... Now there's that. Which, I don't know. Oh! Oh! Oh, this wasn't open from that side, but it's open from this side. Neat. You have to go down to go up to go here. Stitch, traditionally the best way to ascend is by going up. So yeah, consider doing that. I think I'm now, yep, in the lair of the beast. It'd be like that sometimes. The Grapple Guardian. Grapple Beam powered Darkling. Well-armored target utilizes Grapple Beam to ensnare enemies. Weak spots detected. Back, shell, and eye. Uses special attack when angry. This Darkling Grenchler. God, that's a hell of a face. This Darkling Grenchler has absorbed the power of the Grapple Beam. It will fire the beam to snare potential meals and pull him in. Yeah, got a hair in my mouth. And pull him into its waiting jaws. The beam is powerful and can attach to most surfaces, including your arm. Its eye region is sensitive. Damage in the region can induce a state of anger in the target. Weak spot under the back shell is a prime target as well. When angered, it will use a special attack. Kind of the aim is to anger it, get it to hit this, and then paralyze. It's paralyzed for a few seconds. And that's a great opportunity to try to get the back shot. I did say try, in my defense. To be honest, it's rough. I remember this being one of the toughest bosses. Ow. Notice that I haven't actually dealt any damage to it. I actually don't remember how to do that. Well, I'm indeed cute. Hey! That's not very nice. Am I not hitting the right spot on its back? I mean, evidently. And I've used almost all of my missiles to not hurt it. There we go. Jesus. Aren't you supposed to grapple, my man? Oh. That was a different thing to what I was expecting to happen. Well, light beam and slow and steady does seem to be, I'm going to say the solution. I'm going to say a solution. Genuinely, the biggest issue with these dudes is just how small that weak point is. Come on, one hit with that? See what I mean about how small the weak point is? Thank you for the deuce, matey. Like, his special attack doesn't even go off all the time. Like, he was struggling to actually do the thing. man, that weak point is so small, is vulnerable so rarely. I love this game. I think this whole series is fantastic. This is kind of a masterclass in how not to design it. One button. Can I scan him for a phase 2? Never been sure. I can. Injured grapple powered darkly. Target will use grapple energy to protect itself. Damage to its eye will disrupt this ability. And hey, the things that it was potentially grappling onto are busted. Fuck, that does not last long. That is how long the disrupting to the protection lasts. It's just not... Yeah. That is it. Masterclass in terrible boss design. From an otherwise exceptional game, and a team that, frankly, knows better. I'm not just saying that, they've proven that they know better. They've done better in this very game. Yeah, that window of vulnerability is just way too short. But there we go. That one boss was like 20 minutes. Never scanned these, it turns out. Column generates unstable energy. Contact with grapple beam may send immobilizing feedback to the user. Yeah, that was meant to be the hint for how to beat him. I already figured that out. Good enough, Lime. There was nothing else in there, right? So true, Lime. Both things. Now, frustratingly, I can't remember where to use this at all. I think there are... I mean, I know there are a bunch of places, and I think at least some of them are fairly nearby in the light world. Chat, make sure to only grapple that Grussi consensually. Yeah, so I can get across there more easily. Can't do anything once I'm there, but sure. I can't do anything up there. There are at least one or two spots in Upper Torvus Bog that I can actually interact with. Hey. Wait, there's a... Good. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that yet. Yes, yeah, I've done all of that. Use everything I can currently. I remember it this way. Hey. Better. Great, but it's better. You know, a frustrating thing. Oh, shit. Okay. That I can do. That's just straight up the thing I can do. I was going to say, a frustrating thing is that the... grapple points are not marked on the map. And that remains a bit frustrating. But I found a place I can go. It doesn't even need the grapple beam. Gonna be honest, I don't remember where you use the grapple beam. want to get to that. Best bet is to use this blue. Oh no, that doesn't get me where I'm... That's the wrong kind of portal. Ah, that sucks. No, I'm just in completely the wrong place. What? Yes, it remains true that I'm in the wrong place. But I'm in the wrong place for the wrong reasons, which is an interesting issue. There's a portal in here which I can potentially use. Question is, do I have, is there like a grapple point here? No, I don't need a grapple point. Okay, cool. Someone surely can. No, I can't pin comments for Meld. What the heck? Give me a second. I will be pinning it. I just need to do it through slightly different means. Oh my lord, my internet's slow. There we go. Ah, heck. It's not. Here, it's up there. Man, I keep doing that. It literally turns you around 180 degrees, which makes it very easy to make that exact mistake. Okay. Okay. we know kind of where we need to go. I need to get close enough to grapple onto that. Ow. Okay, I need to be able to grapple onto that from a different angle. Okay. Ow, God. You know, in Torvus, there's a really long gap between the first and second keys that you're able to acquire. I feel like in Aegon Wastes, it's very much you get one, you get the other, and that's cool. I do think that works. There's a similar gap here. You get the first key fairly early on. Then you have to. Oh, absolutely, meaty. Then you have to go back to the temple grounds to get an upgrade for your missiles. In order to go right to the bottom to get a gravity suit. In order to go even further to get the grapple beam. In order to get the second, like it's a long path. I don't think that's inherently negative, because you're still making progress. But it is inherently interesting. Interesting is good. Man, I powered up my crystal for you. This is how you repay me? Chat, don't be with somebody who wouldn't power up their crystal for you. Ooh, okay. So this is not the progress I was hoping it would be. But it is a beam ammo expansion, and I was just wondering when the next one might be. And increases how many of each beam you can hold. Oh my god, meaty. Ow, ow. Okay. So I can save there at least. There's an ammo station there. Interestingly, I don't know how to get up there. Oh, probably when I have all 3 keys, it'll... That's the underwater shaft. Not really interested in that. Can I head there anyway? The simple reason that I kind of don't know where to go. There is a save station there. Always worth getting in an old-fashioned save. I was really hoping to finish this area today, and it doesn't seem super likely as things stand. Ammo station there. Hold up. Yeah, I'm struggling with it. I don't know whether to call you Freem or Wine, because they're both wonderful. Stitch spoilers! Oh my god. Who would ever have guessed that Metroid was girl? Oh, I wonder what upgrade. And I'll have to fight a boss once I get up there. Thing. I genuinely think the biggest issue here is grapple points, understandably, but still, are not marked on the map. So it's pretty easy to not know where they are. Ow! My bones. Let's check the map again. Whoopsie. And I forget what button I've got mapped for. portal there. That'll do much good. That's where I want. No idea. I can't do that. I'll be happy to take a location hint, thank you. I've played this game before. I figured it all out myself, so... also, may I say, I appreciate the fact that you asked if I'm okay with hints before giving me a hint. Not everybody does that. Oh, it's back in the underwater bullshit? I wanted to avoid that. Ow! Oh my lord. I assume that's what you mean by bottom sector. No. I appreciate you checking, like I said. Some people would just have given me the answer, which in this case happens to be fine, but it's poor etiquette. Especially if this is somebody's first time playing. I don't want it spoiled. Man, I don't want to go there. That area sucks. Also worse, I thought I'd explored it all. I mean, worst case scenario, the game will give me a hint eventually. I know a lot of people, like, a lot of people don't like that, but I'm okay. Now there is... Not here, on the other side. And there's another grapple here that I can use just for a quick boost. Oh, it doesn't give you hints for keys? Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think it only gives you... Fucking, this is the worst. The worst morph ball section in the game. It gives you hints for upgrades, not for keys. I think you're right. Okay. Now, I can at least put this fancy new grapple to work. Okay, let's descend again. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this map can be terrible sometimes. Can't get through there. Don't have power bombs. Can't get through there because I don't have... Can't even remember what that beam's. Hang on, did I completely miss a portal over here? That's what it is. Okay, I know where to go. I completely missed that there was a nice fancy underwater portal. I really appreciate the advice, Wine. I don't think I would have looked here if not for that. Is this the right area? Yep. Wait. Without the spider bowl, I can't get to that portal as far as I can see. So that can't be where I go. There's no way through here. These don't do it. On. Taken the portal from here, I have. I've taken the portal from here. And I've taken the path between. Only thing I can think is maybe I missed something in the central chamber. Yeah, that's genuinely the only thing I can think of now. Unless I can get to that upper thing and I'm just being stupid. Oh no, this is just the way out. Does it matter which one I use? I don't think it does. Ow. And then I can't go that way, so... Portal, got it. Okay, let's see if I can figure out what I missed. And I swear, as soon as I get there, it's going to be in plain sight. I know how this game works. Ah, you're really keeping your distance, huh? What do you mean? I wasn't aware that there was such a thing. What do you mean? Full charge dark beam. Then wait a second and shoot a missile. Okay, that's cool to know. Oh! Oh, right, because this is like an ice beam kind of thing. Cool. I never knew that. Much appreciated. Okay, so... going from this way, not super useful. Going from that way won't be useful either, probably. Whoopsie daisy. Right, I should be...
Data received.
Oh, yeah. It even tells you where the locks are. Recover second temple key. How? I do... Am I crazy, or do I not have power bombs yet? There's a bunch of power bomb doors. I can't do anything with them. Okay, so there's another way through. I just saw a yellow door and moved on. I don't don't remember having this much trouble with it when I was, you know, a wee lad. Now that I'm an old man with bills and concerns, apparently I fail to look in every nook and cranny. Okay. You know what, just kill yourselves? Man, I cannot wait until I get the third weapon. Because it makes these dudes so much easier. I do tend to overthink a lot, so... That's not really a huge surprise. Thanks, Paula. Nonsense about.
Call me Mr. Pig!
Oh my god. Hi, Barry and chat. Abba, indeed, and also horse banners. What the hell is happening? Hey, chat, if you don't know who Barry is, go follow Barry.
Hey.
Oh, is it Dongtober already? It is. Oh my god. Thank you for all the people who are confirming that they're not bots. And thank you for the hydrates. Oh. Abba horse banas. You know what? No, I don't want to stop current emulation. You know what? I believe you, actually. Anyway, for those who don't know me, I'm Fantastic Mr. Pig, a variety streamer. I'm currently doing what I call the Year of Giant Robots, so a lot of games with giant robots. Now, Metroid Prime 2 has one giant robot, which is not a lot, but, you know, it's cool. Froggo Prince, thank you for the follow, oh my lord. Hello, Eric Foxy. You did do the raid thing. You're here, having raided. I, on the other hand, am a lost little piggy. I've been told that I'm overthinking this, and I believe that. I just am also super thingamabob. Thank you for the follow. You know, that's the thing. It's such a cool giant robot that you can't really complain about the number of giant robots. Man, I was trying to find some cool ska to show my mom what ska is, and I don't know, I think I'm bad at finding cool ska to show my mom what ska is. Because nothing I was finding sounded like, oh my god, I think I am overthinking it. Nothing I was finding sounded like how the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack felt. Which is the specific thing I was looking for. Trying to scan every fucking thing. There's no fucking things. Oh my god. Chat. I have terrible news, especially for those of you who just joined from the raid. I might be an idiot. And I don't mean I might be an idiot because I just realized an obvious thing. No, I might be an idiot because I can't figure out the obvious thing. I am trying to get through that door. That door needs a power bomb. I don't have a power bomb. But I have been reliably informed that I can, in fact, get through that door. I need to get through that door because through that door is a key, and that key fits another door that I need to open in order to save moths from oil. I think that about summarizes it. I can enter a dark room with the portal. I think I've listed them all. If I shoot down for long enough, it'll work. I have in fact tried seeking an alternate route. However, according to the map, there is no alternate route. There's no portal in this. You see, I feel like either of the portals down here would work, but I can't access them. Or maybe I can. Maybe I am even stupider than the stupidest man in the world. Maybe there is a whole other portal that I failed to notice. It could happen. Oh my god, I can't jump? Chat, I'm in actual hell. That is what I'm beginning to suspect, Nintendo. But I went to the place where I thought it was, and it wasn't. So now I'm heading to the place where I thought it was again, and hoping it is. It looks like there are 2 dark portals down there, and I only saw one, and that one needed a thing I didn't have. So, and then I failed to see the other one. I've been here for so long. I went past it twice. Oh my god. Stupidest man in the world confirmed. Does it matter which one of these I go through? It sure does. This one doesn't lead to a portal. God, for people who know this game, that must have been agonizing. Not the me being stuck part. Me being stuck is par for the course. Me walking past the solution several times. Dr. Manatee, thank you for the follow. Okay, cool. The fact that everybody sucks at this does actually feel better. Like, it feels better in a bad way, but it feels better because, like, it turns out everybody is the stupidest person in the world. But they can do basic platforming. Yeah, is this where I want to be? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it! I've been here so long. This is where I live now. I could have jumped over the wall. Right. I could have jumped over the wall because now I have the... Now I have the gravity suit. Cool, thank you. Ow, my bones. I need those for boning. I mean... You know, fuck you guys. Nope. That doesn't help. Oh, I can't get out, though. That still didn't help me. Oh my god, fuck this game. I'm fucking losing it. Okay. I gotta get through that door. If I get through that door, I can make progress. Normally, I would be wrapping up stream. I am way too angry. Mostly at myself, to be clear. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't want to imagine that. Have a good one, Evie Curry. So, yes and no, Nintendo. This is Prime Hack, which is an emulated version. It's a fork of the Dolphin emulator, which, among other things, allows you to play this game with... with keyboard and mouse. Yeah, it's super good. So it is using, I think it can run on Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3, as well as the Trilogy. So I'm playing the Trilogy version, which is why I've got the Wii controls. It's right here. It's right here. Oh. Man, Space Pope, I always forget how good your name is. I can't get out here, can I? No, I still have to go back that way. Oh no, I probably can't go back that way. This is how I get to the other port, right? No, I can jump high enough. Okay. I am tempted though. Oh, no. There's a power bomb door there as well. Okay, cool. Okay. That was harrowing. That was worse than the bosses I had to fight to get the grapple. And I hate that boss. Man, it's funny, I remember the Grapple Guardian being difficult. It isn't that difficult. It's just slow and tedious. Which, if you're making a game, those are not the same thing. Boost Guardian is rough. I remember the Spider Guardian being pretty rough too. There's a lovely save point up here. Also, we can pop those. Save ourselves. Yeah, that was my biggest issue with it as well, Nintendo. Okay. Well, God abandoned me, but wine came to my rescue. I'm sure a lot of white women have thought the same thing. Anyway. Chat, thank you for joining me. Through that absolute nonsense. And I say nonsense with the best will in the world, to be clear. I love this game. That doesn't mean it isn't bullshit. It's allowed to be both things. Thank you, Paula. And we're going to pass the love onto Oki. Haven't been able to raid Oki in a hot minute. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. This was lovely. I appreciate the raid from Barry, and I appreciate all the raiders who are still here. Wine, I appreciate your advice. I'll be live again on Friday at 5:30 Eastern Time, continuing with this, finishing up what we can access of Torvus Bog for now, and moving on to, I'm going to say, without a lot of doubt, the best area in the game. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. And I will catch you all around in a future stream. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.